Day 3 of the Brisbane International saw another downpour of rain at the Sunshine Capital as the second round of matches got underway. Another dampener on proceedings were the withdrawals of two big guns, Maria Sharapova to be the first. Having missed almost 4 months of last year's season, the defending champion withdrew, complaining of a left forearm injury ahead of her matchup against compatriot Ekaterina Makarova. The 28-year-old insisted her withdrawal is only precautionary, but has claimed she won't be playing in Sydney next week. The early exit leaves her with no competitive match play going into the Australian Open at the end of the month. But that didn't stop the rest of the field from producing some outstanding tennis as they searched for a place in the quarterfinals. The first of the second round matches saw Dominika Sibylkova up against 2015 US Open finalist Roberta Vinci. But it was the Italian who started better, Vinci looking in fine form, some bodacious net play signalling her intent for a quick succession of games. The Australian Open quarter-finalist did show glimpses of form, however, this beautifully crafted passing shot showing her suppressed potential.
It's a fabulous winner.
But the 8th seed retaliated with some impressive athleticism. This defensive lob tied up with some net play dexterity, proving too much for the Slovak.
Well, she may be 32, but she's still pretty quick around the court, Roberta Vinci.
The world number 15 taking full advantage of the second serve, sealing the first up 6-1. Sibylkova clearly struggling to find her form as she surrendered her serve once again with a 6th double fault.
But the mountain has just got that much bigger for Sibylkova to climb.
Ironically, it was Vinci's 6th ace that rounded out a comprehensive victory, the Italian progressing through to her first ever quarter-final in Brisbane in just over an hour and 12 minutes.
Today I played better than yesterday, and well, the score was easy, but it's always tough, especially the first tournament of the year is not always easy to play good. But I'm really happy about my 2 matches here in Brisbane.
Over on court 1, Sharapova's withdrawal gave compatriot and lucky loser Margarita Gaspirian her time to shine against Ekaterina Makarova. And it was clear from the early stages it would be a daunting prospect for the 21-year-old. Makarova, who hasn't made an appearance in Brisbane since 2010, was firmly in her stride to go on for an early break. Despite the 3-game deficit, the world number 61 saved 5 set points with this illustrious down-the-line backhand in an attempt to redeem the set. But experience was to pay off for the former top 10 player, who held her nerve on set point. A bold backhand finding touch as she sealed the set 6-4.
There it is 7th time lucky for Makarova.
A role reversal was to ensue in the second. It was the 21-year-old who soon started to find the lines for an early double break.
Incredible tennis from Gaspirian.
Now serving for the set, a redefined attacking match play and rapid forward movement saw her level it 1 apiece.
21-year-old world number 61 levels the match against her far higher ranked Russian opponent.
But the momentum swung back once again, an out-wide serve leaving Makarova an open court. Perhaps unexpectedly, a long 2 hours and 15 minutes saw her progression for the first time to the quarter-finals.
Ekaterina Makarova returns to the court a winner in her first match since the US Open.
As the evening session drew in, fans flocked to the Pat Rafter Arena for a thriller between Brisbane-born favourite Samantha Stosur and 6th seed Suarez Navarro. With the local leading the head-to-head by 1 match, it was clear to see the Spaniard was keen on rectifying her previous misfortunes. Dropping just the 1 game, the former top 10 claimed the opener 6-1.
27 minutes on the board. The number 6 seed Suarez Navarro wrapped up this first set in some style.
Despite the Spaniards' 4-1 lead, all was not lost for the home favourite. The support of the crowd soon became apparent as she started an epic comeback. Tie-break serve, she emphatically stole the second 7-6. But the trademark demonising backhand of Suarez Navarro soon prevailed in the third for a 3-1 opening. Stosur's triumphant comeback was soon in vain, as an unforced error handed over the victory.
And that sails out Suarez Navarro has won this round 2 encounter in a 3-set match, 6-1, 6-7, 6-4.
Just over an hour after Sharapova had pulled out, there was news that top seed Simona Halep would be joining her. Returning to Brisbane after a 4-year absence, the 24-year-old was forced to withdraw due to an ongoing left leg injury. The Romanian was due to face former world #1 Victoria Azarenka tomorrow for her opening match of the season. But alongside Sharapova, there are questions over both players' fitness ahead of the Australian Open in Melbourne.
I thought that I'm ready to play, and I came here, I wanted to play to start the year here, and I thought that it's more important to be ready and to take a break a little bit.
Tomorrow sees top seed Makarova take the court for the first outing in Brisbane, and in 2016 she faces America's Navarro for a place in the quarterfinals. Whilst Lepchenko's compatriot Madison Brengel will take on 4th seed Angelique Kerber as she looks for her 4th quarterfinal appearance at the Brisbane International.